Okay, so tractor I'm looking at buying, 4707 Massey Ferguson. They make a 4707, a 4708, 9, and a 4710. All the chassis, the tires, everything, even 3.3 liter engine, all supposedly the same. The difference is, as you can see, it's 4707. The difference is the tuning. The 75 horse doesn't have any DEF system on it. No diesel exhaust fluid has to be added, so that makes it a lot more convenient. I haven't purchased the tractor yet. He's let me have it to run and to see how it does, and there's some issues. I've been fixing lights and some other stuff like that, but I noticed that the right side brake's not working. This uses a hydraulic brake system on the rear differential, and I'm going to show you some of it. I'm not going to get into the full blown taking it apart because I've already taken it apart, but for those, because I looked online, couldn't find anything out about it, and it seems to be somewhat of a common issue, and the right side seems to be the side going bad more often than the left side does. So it's very similar to wheel cylinders, and it actuates disc inside the rear differential by pulling a rod or pushing a rod down, let's say. So I think what had actually happened, I don't think this one's actually bad. I'm going to change it anyway. I think the jam nut backed off and loosened up and let the rod drop down so that the rod's all the way down and can't push against the brakes because it's all the way down, and I'm not 100% sure about that. This is the assembly right here. The line comes in, the brake line comes in from there. You got basically two master cylinders on one plate up at the firewall of the tractor, and one line comes back to this side, one line comes back to the other side. Is a pivot ball that the rod fits up through, and then two nuts go on there. This is your parking brake, which works mechanically. It rotates when you pull the lever. A cable pulls that over and lifts that or lowers that. This is the piston in the basically wheel cylinder side of it. So we're gonna see what happens. As you can see in there, I just seen there's a stop, so that piston can only come out so far. That piston should be back in there, and this adjusted down, and it wasn't. So anyway, I'm gonna bleed it and adjust that. There's a top cover right here that goes on that, so you can get to that adjustment by taking those 3 screws out, which are not super simple because your main hydraulic feed right here is in the way, and that's what it looks like down in the differential and the rod that comes up. And if you can see those discs on each side, which I'm not going to shine a light on it right now, well, let me get my flashlight. It actuates those discs on each side to lock that axle and stop that wheel from turning as it comes out. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. I'm just trying to do a few videos. I have not posted my first video yet. I've got my stuff to try to set up and film better, which I'm sure I'm messing up right now holding the phone this way when it should be held differently. But anyway, that's where we're at right now, and I'll get everything straightened out. And it's F&C Farms, and y'all hit the likes, whatever it is y'all do. I'm just mostly doing this to have fun, and come see us.